Andre Onana's agents in Manchester United, talks held, and obviously the first meeting took place yesterday, and United are really pushing on to see to it that they really get Andre Onana after them failing to really reach an agreement with David De Gea onto his next step at the club of Manchester United. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where you're watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We are talking a little bit of David De Gea's huge offer to Saudi Arabia. Then there is another goalkeeper known as Petrovic that United is interested in. And lastly, we are going to give you a hint onto the recently submitted bid of Mason Mount to Chelsea by Manchester United. Don't forget to subscribe. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time we upload a video onto this YouTube channel. Remember, we want to hit 14,000 subscribers before the end of this month, and we are left with just 7 days to really close this month. And I think those 7 days we are supposed to be made count, all put into account by hitting 14,000 subscribers. Let's see close to 300 likes. Smash on this video and let's go ahead, or let's go eyes. Now, Fabrizio Romano came out yesterday and obviously told us that Andre Onana's agent Albert Botanese had direct meeting with Manchester United yesterday. Man United are approaching goalkeepers to explore options in case David De Gea leaves. Still waiting for final decision on that one. Inter won't sell Onana for less than 50 million euros with add-ons. That is what Fabrizio went ahead and really told us. Then after Fabrizio Romano, there came in Gianluca Di Marzio. He's an international football transfer expert. He confirmed to us that Andre Onana's agent is currently in Manchester to explore conditions with Man United, obviously confirming exactly what Fabrizio Romano told us at first. The first official contacts between Inter Milan and Manchester United started for Andre Onana. So that's a very huge update coming in from the transfer gurus as far as the situation of Andre Onana is really concerned. So it really comes to my understanding that as it stands, we are trying to get in a new goalkeeper, and that confirms that David De Gea is increasingly leaving Manchester United. That's it. His likeliness to start Man United is really in its descendancy. That is it. But his the departure of him from Manchester United is in its ascendancy. So for me, Andre Onana, I like the goalkeeper, good at ball distribution. It will be a very good reunion in between him and Erik ten Hag. They are together at Ajax, though they fell up a little bit after Andre Onana failed to really extend his contract with Ajax, and then he signed as a free agent for Inter Milan in 2022. He has played for one season. He has played for Inter Milan. He has played for Inter Milan for only one season, and he saw them really reach the UEFA Champions League finale, and you saw how he really distributed that ball. You know, he almost reached the second third of the pitch, you know, with the ball, and he just tried to press the side of Man City, and by so doing, he just calls upon the players of Man City to really come close to him, and obviously he finds out a pass. He's good at ball distribution. His shooting range or his service range is really great, and he's a very good shot stopper who really went ahead to fall up with his Cameroon national team, but I think they're going to resolve that. And he put out a statement after the World Cup that he is out or has retired from international football, and he's still young because he doesn't really have. He's not that old goalkeeper. He's a very young person as far as to goalkeepers are really concerned. He's 27 years of age. He's tall enough, 1.9 meters tall. That is Andre Onana, and is doing lots of things for Inter Milan. So to me, I really understand that 50 million euros is really great to get in Andre Onana, and I think it will be a bargain for Man United in this situation. But what really perturbs me is this affects our budget. You know, how much are we having? One, if David De Gea says he's leaving, that means we have to suspend all other transfers and first get in Andre Onana. Why? Chelsea is after this goalkeeper. So if we don't act fast, we are going to find ourselves in a situation of obviously losing him out. So as we are closing in on Mason Mount, that means our next target to really get done is going to be Andre Onana. But he's a very good goalkeeper. I like him to heights because he's really good. He's really good, and I understand he knows exactly what Eric Ten Hag has in for. He has ever played with Lisandro Martinez, meaning that they have a very good understanding, and I think we are going to be very good ball distributors from the back. But I really look at Man United and ask themselves, why are they doing this? You know, I think it's better you get David De Gea on a new contract. He'll be here for 1 season. Next season, sell him, get like £30 million from Saudi Arabia, and get it over the line. I've seen Arsenal do this, you know. Arsenal did it with Edin Ketia, you know, and they never signed in a new centre forward. Now, this summer, they are going in for Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz is threatening the position of Edin Ketia. That's evidently seen, and they've gone ahead to do to Reece Nelson. His contract is expiring a week from now. Guess what Arsenal have gone ahead to do? Arsenal have gone ahead to really tell him that, all right, let's do the needful. What's the needful? We are going to find ourselves in a situation of giving you a new contract, and you're going to be here. So they've gone ahead to give him a new contract. He has accepted it, not knowing that next summer is going to be put into the shop window. So I think that's what it's supposed to be doing. You know, an elite club like Man United shouldn't see itself having a huge exodus of players on a free, like Paul Pogba did last summer, Cavani, Jesse Lingard, Juan Mata. We had close to 4 or 5 players that left on a free at Man United. At least you rather get like £2-3 million from them, you know, and you raise something like 20 or 30 at all. There are 5 or 6 players. That's better. So I anticipate that if I'm the board of Man United, I would have gone ahead to reward David De Gea a new contract, see him in between the stitches of Manchester United, give him the farewell that he really deserves, and we sell him. That is it. So let's see the David De Gea situation. And Niza Kinsella has told us that Saudi Arabia clubs are willing to sign David De Gea and offer him a substantial pay rise. And if at all you've seen the likes of Karim Benzema be into that ilk of is it 250 million euros per year, that means David De Gea will be earning close to 100 million euros per year. That is it. He's going to be earning that much. So if a deal like that is put on his table, I think he might take it. He might take it. Though he's still young compared to the age of the goalkeepers, 32, 33. I think he might take it because he looks like, I'm at United, I'm not wanted, and why should I be here after keeping 17 clean sheets? But what can really keep David De Gea into the mood to start Man United? He believes United is really going to go steps. You know, he thinks that there is a chance for United to win the Champions League in the next 1 or 2 years. There is a chance for United to lift the Premier League in the next 1 or 2 years. So he believes that he wants to be part of that history that has seen United get back to where it is. So he confirmed his allegiance to the board of United that he wants to stay, but Ten Hag has gone ahead to give him assurance, but the board are looking like, should we sign David De Gea? If at all he signs, he's not going to be the first choice goalkeeper, and the board pushing in for Andre Onana is an indication to David De Gea that you might not be wanted here, and we are going to really get in a goalkeeper that is going to dislodge you out of the starting position of Manchester United. Something that David De Gea won't be okay with it because he believes he's supposed to be the first choice goalkeeper of Manchester United. So that is it coming in from Niza Kinsella, and he is really into a mode of revealing to us these stories coming in from Manchester United, and he's a Chelsea correspondent for, is it the Standard, right? And how is a Chelsea correspondent hitting on Man United? We all know Chelsea were interested into Andre Onana. Sorry about that. And Man United have gone ahead into full gear to get this deal over the line. Now, after that, let's do a little bit of another goalkeeper situation that United is looking at, reported by the Manchester United Evening News, that Manchester United are monitoring young goalkeeper Petrovic. Premier League sides are keen on him. United are interested but have not yet made contact. So, why are we interested in goalkeepers at the same time? Because we are going to be having 2 goalkeepers leaving Man United. 3, by the way. 1, David De Gea. 2, Dean Henderson. So, if those 2 are leaving, and with him around, we are willing to sign 1 more goalkeeper. That means, if at all 2 leave, you need to get in 2 or 3 goalkeepers, as Erik ten Hag needs to be having 4 goalkeepers at the club of Man United. So it's really stunning and surprising that we are having such a situation at Man United. Dean Henderson is one of those that you don't trust on, and he wants to go to Nottingham Forest on a permanent deal. United are willing to cash in for such a deal. And this 23-year-old goalkeeper, known as Petrovic, is really playing into the Major League Soccer. He plays for England Revolution and the Serbia national team. And people will downplay the levels of the MLS, but look at Matt Turner, the second-choice goalkeeper of Arsenal. And I think Petrovic might find it as an upgrade for him to come or to walk all away from the American side to come and play ball into the Premier League. And I really believe that he's going to come in through and obviously find himself in a situation of really doing the needful. So he's a very good goalkeeper that has gone ahead to put in huge performances season in, season out, and obviously he's always going to give us the best. His ball distribution is elite, and he has a lot onto his name that you need to go on and study to see to it that you really understand what he's going to bring onto Manchester United. But we need a second choice goalkeeper if at all David De Gea leaves. So Andre Onana and Petrovic might be the 2 goalkeepers of Manchester United. Verbruggen of Anderlecht has refused to join Manchester United, and he has gone ahead to choose to play for Brighton. And this is where I go on and tell Man United, there is a goalkeeper known as Meslier at Leeds. I know we are having a very bad history. We have very bad history between us and Leeds, but we can go ahead and really get that. There is Sanchez at Brighton that he's no longer into favor of De Zerbi, and I think we can get such goalkeepers in the Premier League, and they're readily available. Even Tim Heaton is hinted onto a move to Luton Town, the newly promoted side, and he feels like he wants to go there and obviously play part into their season. So that is it coming in from the goalkeeping situation at Man United. But the most important bit of it all is that Andre Onana agents are in Manchester and the talks have been held. Now, lastly, let's discuss about Mason Mount. We all know that a bid has been submitted. That is the 3rd bid, 50 plus £5 million, and Chelsea are trying to see to it that they really get us the best that we deserve in here as far as it stands. Now, Matt Law, who broke the story of the bid, the 3rd bid and the 1st bid, by the way, he has gone ahead and confirmed us that Mason Mount has indicated that he will not sign a new deal and is ready to leave Manchester on a free transfer next summer if all bids for him are rejected. Discussions between the hierarchy and co-sporting directors were set to take place on Friday evening. That is today. So, Chelsea are contemplating onto the bid of Mason Mount that United submitted after Mason Mount told them that I'm not going to be here next summer because if you don't accept the bids coming in from Man United, I'm gonna be a free agent. If you don't work upon that, then you're going to lose me. So that's what Mason Mount is really saying. And this is exactly what United has gone ahead and detail Harry Kane that if at all you want to join Manchester United, we have the money that Spurs are really calling in for. Just do the needful. Push for the deal. Tell Daniel Levy that I'm not putting pen to paper and he will have to sell you to Man United. So make our job easy to see that we don't really tussle it out with Daniel Levy. So Mason Mount has gone ahead to do what we expect from him. That shows you how much he wants to come in and play for Manchester United, and he snubbed Liverpool and Arsenal. So guys, your thoughts onto Onana agents in Manchester? and his talks have been held. 50 million euros is the bare minimum that the side of Inter Milan is looking in for. David De Gea to Saudi Arabia looks like it's going to happen very soon, and Petrovic being linked to Man United as a second choice goalkeeper. And that's what you make about Mason Mount, as Chelsea are trying to contemplate on the third bid that if we're going to hit to submit as Manchester United. I sign out for now. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living true God protect you abundantly. I'm out.